Hello. All right. Hi, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Alex. I am the artist on the border. And you might have seen some of the stuff on my channel. If you haven't, please do. It's quite intriguing. I like strange things. You know, I've been a fan of Pink Floyd and Syd Barrett and Rudder Waters and all those chaps for many years now. But I always find it more intriguing to find the really strange things and make stuff of it. So what I'm going to do now is something quite unusual. It's going to be an unboxing. All right? Because I bought myself a package from the United Kingdom. All right. And you still have my daughter in the background. That's Ellen, by the way. Say hello, Ellen.
Hello.
All right. See, I was spending my Friday evening trying to just waste some time, and I stumbled upon an auction on a fairly large auction house online, or not auction house, it's more auction page. 4-letter page.
Oh my god.
And I found an item that really intrigued me. Let me assure you. And upon seeing it, I immediately got in contact with a person who I reckon would know specifically if this item is. It's too bad. So I'm browsing this online auction site of 4 letters, looking through things, and I discovered something that I thought, this can't be real. Is it real? And I have an acquaintance who knows if these things are real, and I sent him the pictures, and he said, definitely real. And I said, all right. That changes everything. Pretty fair cost, might I add. Fair price for that item, which I'm about to unbox. And I've only seen pictures of it, and I'm very, somebody could have scammed me. Somebody could have scammed me badly, but I don't think so. Seemed like a good, reasonable seller. Very helpful. Oh my.
Oh my god.
I'm going to have to vacuum that later on. Are you going to take care of that for me, darling? Lego, no. Here it is. You're going to love this. It's really on the border. And I've been trying to reason with myself, asking, the relevant question is, what on earth do I need this for? Do I need it for something? What is it? And I concluded, it's a house? No,
This is house.
Oh, there it is.
This is house.
It's not a house, it's junk.
Jump.
Alright. Now you're probably curious, but I bought myself as far as
Daddy,
yes.
I like pockets.
Like that.
I like this.
Yes. Alright, so
What is
I like
this?
I like strange things. I like to make strange things. That's the most creative thing I can imagine. And this is a very, very strange thing. It's also a considerably rare strange thing. due to the fact that it is a... you should be able to see now, right? It is it's a cupboard. Please, stop. All right, so yeah, it's a cupboard. It's handmade. It does open, and this, yeah. And if you can see my hand behind here, inside I find one piece of, it's a painted board, handmade, or hand painted at least. And next to that, again, is a second piece of hand painted board, same kind of wood. It has a soft smell to it, as if there has been incense close to it. This is a homemade cupboard. It's, as far as I know, I haven't read the description yet. I don't have I don't have the date of production. I do not find any kind of markings telling me specifically that this is by that specific artist. But considering the fact, and here's the point, it's coming in just a second, considering the fact I have a cupboard which I reckon is a statue or a sculpture, right? With including 2 original paintings on plywood. That's nice. Those alone could go framed in something. And knowing the fact that you know that I am a fan of Pink Floyd and Roger Waters and Syd Barrett, I can also confirm that this is lot 726 of from the Cheffins sale of the cupboard, who was made or retrofitted at least by the late great retrofitted by the late great Roger K. Barrett. And I also have the auction book, very nice, wonderful piece, and it's right here. You see here, homemade white painted wall cabinet of pine construction with a plywood door. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with this, but it is an original Roger K. Barrett sculpture, including 2 paintings on plywood. All right, let's see if we can take some close-ups. So, you can see here that it is intended to be wall-mounted because there are drilling holes. I couldn't see those in the pictures, right? And these... Oh, hang on, I don't want to get you in frame. All right, so these are, well, must be some stock parts. It looks very much as if they have been pounded into the wood. The hinges apparently is too large for this, so I can really, and you can see up here also, you know, how it, you know, it's not even fitted together. amazing. Dirt and paint residue. It's, one might wonder where Mr. RKB kept it. It's kind of, there's a slight dirt, you know, slightly dirty, and I'm not sure if this is, I would assume that this is not due to the previous owner who sold it to me, but to the previous owner. I do suppose and guess at this point that it might have been in a, you know, in the basement or attic or something like that. I do, however, like these, because right there is one original RKB abstract in white. I almost like this one better, if you ask me. Right. Okay, so I'm going to tip this over and have a look at the bottom of it. You know, here's a more. It's absolutely wonderful craftsmanship, I can tell you. Wow. And you're going to have to take that from somebody who lives approximately 45 minutes away from the original Ikea, right? So if I wanted a cupboard that actually worked, well, I guess I would have gone there instead. But this is not one ordinary cupboard. I wish I could say that it was a magic cupboard. I don't know, maybe it is. We haven't fully figured out yet if it is magic or not. And she's going to hold the camera for me for a second while I tip this over, all right? So we can get a look at the bottom of it as well. There you go. And as I supposed, not much going on down here. He did not spend time on his handiwork. That much I can say. It feels hastily, you know, put together. And up here, this is really, you know, the handle is. There is a screw for it, you can see it on the other side, and then there seemed to be some resin or glue running down the cupboard like that. Again, you have what almost would be a original Syd Barrett, but not as good as this one. This one I like. This is beautiful. So that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, Ellen, you can take that. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And we can put this back up. This, oh, I didn't notice. This plywood here is actually scratched. Not scratched. It almost looks cracked. Possibly even mended. Not that I care. And it has. I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to. Here, if you look in the light, you can actually see that it seems to be some. I don't know, has he tried to lacquer it or sand it or something? I don't know. It is a wonderful magical cupboard by the late great Roger Keith Barrett, which now resides in my home. Say hello, Ellen.
Hello.
Hello. All right, there you go. So that's it from me. I'm going to find a good spot for this one where I can put it and keep it and be proud of it, this ugly beast monstrosity, and we'll see what kind of magic comes out of it. So, yeah, Alex, Artist on the Border, you know, you go to my YouTube channel now, you start following me, because that is where it all happens. I can assure you, things will happen and will continue to happen, all right? So, thank you for looking in, and Roger Keith Barrett's homemade cupboard.
Hello.
So this is a short amendment on the properties of the cupboard, right? When I stopped filming, I wanted to put the boards back into the cupboard, right? And I started off by putting this one in, and I realized, oh my, it really slides, you know, so maybe that's the wrong place, so I can put it up here instead. And it goes, yeah, it goes nicely then. But look what happens with this one, when I take that. All right, so when I try and put that, in, it doesn't go in. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. So basically, it's as practical as you can imagine. It's purposely designed by Mr. B himself, so that only one can go in one specific place. So with that, friends, short amendment.
Yep.
I'm closing the magical cupboard.